What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I am doing well considering all things. This week has probably been one of my worst weeks trading. And I don't know what the issue is. I have made more boneheaded mistakes this week, I think, than I done probably made the entire time that I have been trading. And this boneheaded mistake was $1,000 loss in less than 1 minute this morning. Literally took a trade. Before I realized what was going on, I was down $1,000. This is after being up maybe almost $200 on the morning. And I could have let it affect me and just totally just throw my hands up to the market and say, nope, I'm done. But after using a few choice words, I kind of recomposed myself, and I just got back in the market. And I told the guys in the Discord, I just got to fight my way out of this hole. I got to fight my way out of the hole. A couple of them was like, man, you probably just need to get up and walk. And I was like, nah. I was like, because it wasn't something that I knowingly did wrong. Because the trade that I took, I had good intentions with the trade. It's just, I still don't know how it happened. I don't know how it happened. But what I'm going to do not this morning, but I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna go over to the Discord just to kind of show you how my morning had started off. It started off good. So this is at like 7 o'clock this morning. Me and Vega is one of the he's probably the most experienced in the chat room. Me and him were just kind of chatting at 7 o'clock. So at the time I'm in a trade, I usually screenshot while I'm trading. And I had made the comment, look how close this thing had came to stopping me out. Just missed tagging me. I'm in one MNQ. And I took one MNQ because this was a feeler trade. I'm just trying to feel this trade out, trying to get my morning started. I had already taken some trades prior to this, so I was up, I think, about $100 or so. But one MNQ, 10-point stop. Got my target down there for 20 points. But my target is actually going to be the red line. So green on the trade, it finally goes in my favor. I make the comment that my target was hit, which was the red line. So I move my stop and just put it on the other side of it, just in case this kind of pulled back. It's exactly what it did. So I'm up 175. And I made the comment, I'm just in one MNQ. So talking, just kind of chit-chatting, and then Vega makes a comment. This was a trade that he was in, and I'm gonna read his comment, because even those with experience, they make mistakes, and this was something that he said this morning. He was like, and this was before anything that happened with me being down big. He was like, yes, I make mistakes sometimes. I made a bit of profit here, but the mistake number one, I make it known that I don't like trading 8 a.m., yet he did it. Number two, he knew news was coming out at 8:30, so why trade 8 a.m.? And then number three, he was saying, look at the chop. And he said that it used up a lot of his mental capacity. That was something that I had mentioned yesterday, that I took a mental draining either yesterday or the day before. Number four, trade was a waste of his time and his emotions. And that was the difference between being on the right side of the trade, the wrong side of the trade, or the Z side of the trade when it's just doing nothing. where it's not wrong nor right, just boring. Say he made $8 because he got fed up with the action. Say he's a great trader, but sometimes errors are made. And now it's sort of doing the move that he wanted it to do. Difference is patience. Could have nailed it if better. So even experienced traders make mistakes. But keep on scrolling down. I'm posting a guy named Vincent's YouTube channel. If y'all not familiar with him, he has a great pre-market show that he does every morning. I come back in right here. I say that I took a quick scalp. So I'm up 235 now. We'll keep going. What time is it? Like 8:40. So keep going. Just kind of chit-chatting. This was another nice pre-market live show every morning, Trade Brigade. If you haven't checked him out, that's another good one to check out. Now myself and Gio is just kind of chatting. So I'm going to keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'll keep scrolling. Boom. Remember I was up 235? Now I am down 344. There should have been another picture before this one. I screenshot it, but I didn't paste it. And then I did a new screenshot and I pasted that one. That one that should have been right here would have had me down over $1,000. But here I take a trade and I make back some of that money that I was down on $1,000. Come right back. I post another one. Now I'm up 342. So I didn't grind it my way. This number right here, this number here usually does not account for commissions and fees. When you see this box here that says total P&L, that accounts for commissions and fees. So went from being down $1,000 to being up $342 and being up $164 after commissions and fees. Now look right here. On a boneheaded error, I entered a trade and took 47 MNQs. And I took a full stop on that trade. I was only supposed to be in one MNQ. I have no clue how I got in 47. I was out in my shop trading. Just kind of remembering, normally my bracket has 5 set. And I want to say that I kind of just clicked on that quantity and changed it, but did not verify what I had entered in. Just kind of, you know how you used to doing something so frequently, you just do it and that's it. I was in 47 MNQs. Now, this is a strange thing. Ninja Trader will not let me take 5 NQs. Will not let me take 5 NQs. 47 MNQs is the equivalent of 4.7 NQs. And it let me do that. And I took a full stop. And after being up $235, I was down like $900. But I got back green on the day. And I said, I am done for the day. And after this, I actually did get up and I got away from the desk. I went out and I hit a bucket of golf balls, just kind of cleared my head. And then I came back and that last statement wasn't true. I was not done. I ended up, let's see, what were we up right there? Oh, still up 342. Now I'm just kind of showing some of the patterns that I like seeing. It's just beautiful. Spark, one of the other guys, is pretty experienced in the room. He was posting his P&L. Solid day. He's been having some very solid days the last couple of days. He used to go live every day, and he's working on getting back online. But like I say, solid day. And these are his charts. He has an algorithm that he trades, and that's what it looks like there. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring up my charts. We're going to bring up the charts. Up, wrong screen. Let's go. Oh, no, we were headed to the right screen. Bring up the charts. I said I was done and I had made like 342. Ended up coming back in the afternoon, took some more trades, and I actually finished the day out 572 today, y'all. That was after being down over $1,000. I didn't take anything excessive. Didn't take anything that was like I could blow the count up trying to get back green. But I just was patient and taking fairly smart trades. But what I wanted to show you is the actual trade that I took that caused everything. And I already got the chart pulled up. This is the 2-minute chart, 2-minute or the 200 tick chart. And the particular trade that I was taking was after the market had opened and kind of flushed down. And I was playing a bounce. I was playing that the market would kind of hold this line right here. So my entry was here. I'm initially playing that it's just going to kind of hold VWAP. And it was a good thing that I hadn't moved my stop from here down to where I actually wanted it at. Once I saw how many contracts I was in and that thing kind of flushed out, I was like, whew, thank you, Lord Jesus, that I had to stop where it was at. This thing flushes down. If you look over here, it actually went a little higher and came back down and then dropped out. So I probably was a little green, but I was out in my shop not really paying attention. And you see that this thing just flushed all the way back down. And it stopped me out full. Now I highlight this. I'm trying to see, because this is the other thing. So it says I'm in 41 right there, quantity 41. But on the screen, it was showing me 47. And right there, it says 13. So I'm not sure how 47 got in there. But what I am sure is that I was down big. Kind of shook it off. You don't see any more MNQ trades after that. And there was a reason for that. Being in the hole on what was the equivalent of 4.7 NQs, my thought was it's going to take NQs to get me out of this hole. So I switched over. I started trading NQs. And the other thought process behind that was when I trade MNQs and I'm trading like a regular full size, I'm going to buy 5 MNQs. If it kind of pulls back, I'm going to grab 5 more. That's the equivalent of 1 NQ. And I'm going to pay commissions on those 5. So I was like, man, I got to get out the hole. Let's just trade NQs and let's do it. So I'm going to switch over to the NQ charts. And now you see the, where is NQ on this side? Do I not have one? Give me one sec. Nope, I don't see it. Let's switch it up here to NQ. Give that a second. It's kind of slow loading. There we go. And we'll bring this over to 940. So now we're looking. And for this, it was the same process. I'm playing this area down here to hold. My thought process never changed from that initial trade. And had I only been in one MNQ where I should have been over there, I would have traded this the exact same way. But we see, I take a trade, it fails. I take that loss. So I'm like, okay, but I hadn't reached my max loss. And you see the W bottom that was forming. Had I just waited on the W bottom, I would have been good. But I'm trying to get in a little early, still defending this area. So I get in, comes back, stops me out. Makes the move back up, and it breaks over the moving averages. I get in. It makes the move that I've been expecting it to make. Comes up, pulls back, it comes up, it doesn't keep going. So when it comes back, I get out. That's where you see me like chopping into that being down 1,000. Now I'm down like 300. Let's keep going. Comes back down. Now we get a triple bottom. So that's a bottom, that's a bottom, that's a bottom. Comes up, breaks over the 60 SMA, breaks over VWAP. I don't want to get in until I see it break over both of those levels. It does. And if you notice, the 60 is crossing through the moving averages. So that's also good. I get in, I trade this up, it breaks the line. I'm not taking trades to try to get back all my money on one trade. I'm still trading the chart. So this makes this move up, breaks this 15-minute level. I get out. Pulls back, chops around. Comes back up, it breaks this level. So when it breaks and holds, first it breaks and it holds the 15-minute price level, but it breaks this little consolidation area. I get back in right there, get the move up to this hourly price level. I'm actually getting rid of that line. Comes back up, comes up to this hourly level. I get out. And at this point, I'm green. I am back green on the morning. And I'm like, what the heck just happened in that 20 minutes? What just happened in that 20 minutes? And then if we look, the market rolls and it gives back everything. But imagine me getting in this trade, expecting this thing to just keep going and going and going off of the screen. Nah, I'ma still trade the same way that I'ma trade if I was flat or if I was up $1,000. Just because I was down $1,000, I was not going to change the way that my thought process was on these trades. And that's what it kind of looked like. And if you think about it, the first trade I took back over here somewhere, it stopped me out. That was a filler. If you notice when I was posting in the Discord, I took the one MNQ as a feeler to see if I was on the right side of the trade. That's what that one was. Clearly, I was not on the right side at that time. Got in right here. It came back. The thought process has never changed, though. The thought process is this 1 hour level is going to hold. And we see it did. It gave one bounce. It gave the double bounce. It gave the triple bounce. And then once we broke that level, we good. Now we just got to trade it to the next level. And if you look at it on the 2-minute chart, that's what it looked like. Came up, tapped, it pulled back, ripped even higher, and then it rolled over and gave up everything. Today was crazy. Today's market was absolutely bonkers. This thing was going 100 points and back down, and 100 points and back down. This is the 15-minute chart right here. And if we start at like 10:30, actually go to 9:45, that candle right there is 88 points in 15 minutes. This big candle right there, 94 points in 15 minutes. Jerome Powell started talking at 12 o'clock. That candle was 123 points in 15 minutes. So the market was all over the place, and then it sold off, and then it continues to sell off, and it's looking like a 15-minute bear flag right there. The market is closed for another 30 minutes. If this bear flag breaks the low of this pivot here, this thing is going to tank out even further. So just wanted to get this recap out of the way. Not sure if I'm going to be trading tomorrow. Going to get some golf in. So that was one of the reasons why I Let's do that. One of the reasons why I actually went to hit some golf balls today was to kind of clear my head, and I needed to see how my golf swing is going to be. Playing with the fellas this weekend. They talk a lot of trash, and hopefully they won't talk trash about my golf game. But on that note, thanks for checking me out as always. If you hadn't hit the like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. I know I'm not the only one that has made boneheaded errors during their trading career. I've made them in the past. I don't think I've ever made this many in 1 week, though. This has been a rarity. But the thing is, staying focused afterwards and just knowing that I got a winning strategy, just trade the strategy. Take a stop, take those stops, because imagine had I not had a stop in place and the thing tanked out 93 points like it did on some of those later candles. This account could have easily been in the mud. Other thing I think about is, had this been an Apex account, an Apex account, prop account, it would have been blown today because I would have lost their threshold. So even though I was down $1,000 this morning, I was still green on the week. I'm still green on the week. It just would have been a bad day today. And with Apex, they would have blown that account up and closed it. That's one of the primary reasons that I had to get back to trading my cash account, because I know my potential trading and I shouldn't be down that much. I should have only lost $20 on that trade. That should have been one MNQ, 10 points. I should have lost $20 of the $200 that I was already up. But even still, I just got to be resilient. Got to press through it. So this week is still looking good. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll get any trades in tomorrow, but if I do, I'll try to get a recap done. If I don't, wishing y'all a good weekend right now. And we'll be back at it again when we back at it again. Peace.